In play, that's a fair ball to Jake. What a play from Jake Oliver! And that is destroyed! Tie game! 60. That's in play down the third baseline. Peter makes the great play from Peter McNeil.
Justice already took advantage of that. What a play over at third.
He's heading home. Oh, he's out. He's going to be out. Jordan Rice tags out Trey Cluxton right. Ground ball right back to Jackie. Bobbles the ball. Flips it over to first and still gets Alex Harden.
Crotch, get out, ball later! 2.
And he might have just missed it. Caught and run from Jordan Rice. And that's a shot. Zach Hall, what a play!
Oh, and moonshot. Oh, he rolled it! What a catch! What a catch!
Bears coming home. And he hits it. What a play! What a play! The double play from Jerry Langston. And that ball is out of here. Walk-off home run, Jake Oliver. He's amazing at all. I don't know if I like it. Oh! Down. He got him. Oh my God! He brought the play before he was there.
Cat Aubrey switched the first. In play, that's a fair ball to Jake. What a play from Jake Oliver! And that is destroyed! Tie game! 60. That's in play down the third baseline. Peter makes the great play from Peter McNeil.
Justice already took advantage of that. What a play over at third.
He's heading home. Oh, he's out. He's going to be out. Jordan Rice tags out Trey Cluxton right. Flips it over to first and still gets Alex Harden.
Crotch, get out, ball later!
And he
in play. That's a fair ball to Jacob. What a play from Jacob! And that is destroyed! Tie game! That's in play down the third base line. Peter makes the great play from Peter McNeil.
To that. What a play over at third.
That's in play, and he might have just missed it. Caught and run from Jordan Wright.
Cross, get out, ball later!
And that ball is out of here. Walk off home run. Oh, top of the out as Barrett's coming home. And he hits it. And that's a shot. Zach Conway is running third. He's heading home. Oh, he's out. He's out. Flipped over the first. I don't know if I like it.
Flips the first. Oh, and moonshot. Oh, he robbed it! Flare it up. What a play for Peter McNeil!
What is going on, ballers, and welcome back to AWA Field. We got Monday Night Wiffle Ball coming at you all. We have the Atlantic Aces playing against the Northern Nighthawks here tonight. It's a very rainy Monday evening here in Washington. We're in the middle of July, and it is just pouring rain here tonight. It's been pretty dry here in Washington for the last about 4 weeks, but pouring down rain here tonight for this matchup. For tonight, it's just going to be me taking you all the rest of the way. Mark Campanaro, thank you all for joining Monday Night Wiffle Ball tonight between the Aces and the Nighthawks. We're about to get into starting lineups right now for both squads. Looking at the Northern Nighthawks, Drew Gradwall will lead it off and be on the mound tonight. Jack Blayhouse will hit second, playing second. Chance Justice will hit third at first, and Philip Grossenbacher rounds out the squad at third base, hitting fourth. Those are your Northern Nighthawks starting lineup tonight. For the Atlantic Aces, Aaron Schofield will lead it off at third base. Kanoa Jandok will hit second at first. Morgan Granich will be on the mound hitting third. Jack Scholl hits fourth at second. And Dylan Carroll, who will be making his AWA debut for the Aces, will hit fifth in the designated hitter spot tonight to round out the squad. Those are your starting lineups tonight for Aces Nighthawks. We do have Molly Foley on the field, who is with team captain Aaron Schofield of the Atlantic Aces. We're going to send it down to her.
Thanks, Mark. What's up, ballers? Hey, everyone. Thanks for joining in. It is a wet one here in Edmonds, Washington, in true Pacific Northwest fashion. But tonight I'm joined with captain of Atlantic Aces, Aaron Schofield. Aaron, how are you feeling for tonight's matchup? It's a really good one against the Nighthawks. You guys are both in a four-way tie for third place in the league at 11-10. What's on your mind?
I mean, this is just a really important series. I'm hoping to just come out with 2 out of 3. It's a really wet day today, so we're going to see a lot of balls flying. We might see a bat fly or something. Hopefully we can just make our routine plays and get the dub.
Now walk me through the Aces lineup tonight. It's my understanding you have a guest player in the lineup.
Yes, Dylan Carroll will be with us tonight. He's one of the players that I coach at a select program, and he's going to be pitching one of the games. He's a lefty. He's a pretty good bat, too, so I'm excited to see what he can do tonight.
Yeah, that's awesome. And, Aaron, I also hear that you were one of the lucky few who got to go to the Taylor Swift show last night at Lumen Field. How was that?
That was just a crazy experience. I mean, there were 70,000+ people there. I still can't hear fully right now, but it was a good concert, like literally the best one I've ever been to. I guess I was converted to a Swiftie last night. So
I think a lot of us AWA fans were converted to Swifties with all the excitement in Seattle yesterday. Thanks so much, Aaron, and good luck.
Thank you.
Back to you, Mark.
Thank you, Molly. We just heard from Aaron Schofield. Schofield went to the Taylor Swift concert last night. I'm a little jealous I didn't get to go. I heard those tickets were expensive. Hope you had a good time out there, Aaron Schofield. We're about to get game number 1 started between the Aces and the Nighthawks. Morgan Granich will be on the mound for the Aces. Granich has had to step in as the team's ace, given Moses Valadez is out with an injury, and Granich so far has pitched well for this Aces squad, sitting in that ace spot. Granich 4-5 on the year with a 3.39 ERA. He's got 28 strikeouts on the year in his rookie campaign. First pitch from Granich gets Chance Justice to go around for strike 1. Granich, a knuckleball pitcher in the league. Don't have too many of those. Granich sticks with that knuckleball almost every single pitch. 1-1 here to Chance Justice, as that is too far outside for ball 2. 2-1 now here to Justice. Really rainy day out here in Edmonds, Washington. It is just absolutely pouring. So it's going to be an interesting one between these two squads. Count is 3-1. Hits the zone. Great pitch there from Granich. Count now moves full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hits the zone. Morgan Granich at 61. Too fast on the gun. Regardless, this was a nice pitch from Granich. It'll be a no pitch, though. Count still remains full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 from Granich is just way too far outside, and Chance Justice gets bailed out by the no pitch, works a walk, and the Nighthawks get their leadoff runner on. Jack Blehaus steps up to the plate for the Nighthawks. Blehaus moved his average up to 500, hitting now 500 on the year. Still only has the 1 home run, but he's got 19 RBIs to go along with that 500 average. First pitch from Granich hit the zone for strike 1. Second pitch just a little low there. 1 ball and 1 strike. That's too far outside. 2-1 now to Blehaus. The rain continues to fall here. You gotta be careful out there on the grass, as you know we have definitely seen a lot of players slip and fall out here in the AWA when it rains like this. Hasn't rained in about 4 weeks. As that hits the top of the zone, what a pitch from Granich. Gets in there to move the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. You know you're from Washington when you kind of miss the rain a little bit here. I've been talking to some people today. Kind of missed it. You know, it's been 4 weeks since we've had it. And Granich sits down Jack Blehaus for out number 1. What a way here in the top of the first. Granich, that knuckleball might be wet out. Balls might be wet, but it doesn't matter because Granich is throwing that knuckleball for a strike today. 1 away. Drew Gradwell will step in with 1 out and 1 on. Nighthawks coming off of a series win against the Pacific Pilots, handing the Pilots their first series loss of the season. As Gradwell looks at ball 1 there, 1-0. Pilots were without star pitcher DJ Oliver in that one, and the Nighthawks took advantage of that, able to secure 2 of the 3 games. Drew Gradwell was a major part of why they were able to do so well. Gradwell providing a home run in that series, as well as pitching 2 very nice games against the Pilots. Looks at ball 3 there, 3-1. Now the count. And that is fouled off. Granich looking at another full count. All 3 batters he's faced here so far in this game He's had a full count against. Nighthawks definitely making Greenwich throw a lot of pitches here early, as that's too far outside for a walk. Greenwich's second walk of the evening. Runners on first and second here for Philip Grossenbacher in his first at-bat of the ball game. Both teams here tonight, Aces and Nighthawks, sitting at 11-9 on, or 11-10, excuse me, on the season, sitting middle of the pack. Not very many series left here in the AWA before the postseason begins. We're getting the postseason started here at the end of August, running into September. Always a fun time in the AWA, trying to crown a World Series champion. 3-0 here to Philip Grossenbacher, as Greenwich is able to get Grossenbacher to go around there for strike one. 3-1. Too far inside. That'll load the bases up for the Nighthawks, drawing 3 walks here early against the Aces' new ace, Morgan Greenwich. And this Nighthawks team they're very disciplined at the plate, drawing a lot of walks. Able to get the bases loaded here early against Greenwich. Don't swing and miss too much at balls outside of the zone. This Chance Justice will step up here in a critical situation, bases loaded early. 1-0. Too high there. Count moves to 2-0. Can definitely be a little tricky when it's raining really hard like this. Balls are all wet. Greenwich has got a towel out there to help him dry those off so he can get a good grip on the ball, as that's just too far outside. It's now 3-0. Not always the easiest when it's raining. Hits the zone. Able to connect there. Great job. 3-1 now to Justice. Chance will let that one go by for ball 4, and that'll walk in a run for the Nighthawks. Nighthawks get the first run of the ball game. It's 1-0 now here early. Nighthawks have not put a ball in play just yet here today. It's been multiple walks here tonight. Looking for that first hit. Jack Blayhouse, who's hitting 500 on the year, might be able to provide that offense that the Nighthawks are now looking for. Just a tad outside there from Greenwich, 1-0. That's ripped over the head of Aaron Schofield into deep left center field. Grossenbacher will score. Gradwall will score as well, and Chance Justice is caught up at third base as he's tagged out, but that's a 2 RBI double for Blayhouse, and the Nighthawks add on 2 more to their lead. It's now 3-0 in the top of the first inning. Jack Blayhouse, a 2 RBI single. It's the Nighthawks' first hit of the ball game. Job there from Jack Blayhouse as Drew Gradwall will look at ball 1. Hits him on the shoulder, 1-0. And it is pouring really bad now. Rain continues to fall. 1-1 here to Gradwall. A little bit too high there from Greenwich. And that's too far outside. 3-1 now to Gradwall. Pitch from Greenwich gets Gradwall to go around, and it's now a full count. Swing and a miss. Down goes Drew Gradwall and it's too fast on the gun. Full count will remain. 61 miles per hour on the gun, too quick. Gradwall will get another opportunity. Full count, runner on second, 2 away here in the top of the first. Too high from Granich, and Gradwall gets on. Runners now on first and second. Up steps Philip Grossenbacher. We have played a few rain games here this year in the AWA, but it is really falling right now. This might be the most it has poured in a game. Hopefully it lets up here soon as Grossenbacher able to hold up there. 2-0 the count. Way too far outside. That one got away from Granich for ball 3. It's looking like this rain is playing some effect. And Granich's pitches has not been able to grip the ball too well. Able to get Grossenbacher to go around there. 3-1. Too low, and Grossenbacher gets on with another walk. Brock, you didn't want to... Two and 0 here to Justice with the bases loaded, as the Nighthawks have been able to keep this inning going via the walk as Justice looks at ball 3 outside. 3-0, bases juiced. Ace is still hunting for that third out here in the top of the first. .30 here to Justice, hits the zone. Granich is able to make it 3-1. Justice swinging at the pitch outside, full count. Pitch on the way, too far outside. Ball 4, and another run comes in for the Nighthawks. Four to nothing here in the top of the first as Blayhouse looks at ball 1. Two and 1 here to Blayhouse. And Granich throws that one a tad too high there. 3-1. Now the count, and it might be a long day here for the Aces if Granich is unable to find the zone. It's still early in this ball game, and that's going to walk Jack Blayhouse. Another run will come in for the Nighthawks. 5-0 in the game as Granich throws that ball out of play. Looked like a broken one. 5-0 here in the top of the first. 2 outs. A reminder that there is a run limit in the first and second innings in the AWA. Maximum runs that you can score in the first and second innings is 6 runs per inning. So if the Nighthawks get another run here, it will end the top of the first. Gradwall fouls that one off. Swings high at that pitch, 0-2. Way too high there. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Gradwall. Bases loaded, 2 away in the top of the first. Granich spikes that one into the dirt. evens the count at 2-2. And Gradwall throws his bat. It slips out of his hands. He went around for strike 3. That might have been one of the craziest strikeouts I've ever seen. Threw his bat and struck out. That's going to end the inning. Nighthawks score 5 runs in the top of the first. They lead at 5-0. We go to the bottom of the first here in game number 1. Aaron Schofield will lead it off for the Aces in the bottom of the first. Nighthawks put up 5 runs. On top of the first is Gradwall. Connects on the slider, 0-1. Drew Gradwall has pitched very well in his rookie campaign this season. He's 9-4 on the year with a 2 ERA. He's got 68 strikeouts on the season. And Schofield is able to foul that one off. We're getting some towels coming out here. You might have saw in the last inning for the final out of the inning, Drew Gradwall threw his bat at the tree. The bat was so wet, he couldn't hang on to it. And it is continuing to pour here at AWA Field. It has poured all game long so far. Just continues to come down. And Schofield fouls that one off. Schofield is electing to hold on to the towel. It's the only way he can really get a grip on the bat. Gradwall throws that one too high. Throws the towel away. Pitch from Gradwall is popped up into the air. Drew Gradwall right underneath it. He can't make the grab. And that was the rain. It is, I'm telling you, all you fans out there, it is absolutely pouring right now at AWA Field. I don't blame Drew Gradwall for missing that one. It's really hard to dodge the rain and make the grab. Gradwall, that one slipped right out of his hands. So Schofield reaches. And now up steps Morgan Granich with the runner on and nobody out. 0-1 count to Granich. And it's the zone there, and Gradwall now finds himself ahead 0-2. Swing and a miss. As Granich was able to foul a piece off there. Foul ball. 0-2. Hits the zone, strike 3. Gradwall sits down Morgan Granich for out number 1. And thus far here for Drew Gradwall, he has had no issues throwing strikes, even with this rain just pouring down. Jack Scholl will step in for the Aces. Scholl was pretty electric to start the season for the Aces. 4 home runs, 17 RBIs on the season. Hitting only 200. He has cooled off since the first couple of series. As he goes around there for strike one. The lights have come on here at AWA Field, and Scholl swings at a pitch that hit him for strike two. No balls and 2 strikes. We don't really use the lights too often here in the summer, and Gradwall hits the zone. Strike 3. Scholl strikes out for out number 2. 2 away now in the bottom of the first, and Gradwall is just dealing so far in this game. This rain is not affecting his pitching. Kanoa Jandok up to the plate for the Aces. His first at-bat of the ball game. Gradwall throws that too far outside. I was saying we don't get to use the lights too often here in the summer. Generally, we got a lot of sun and it stays light until about 9:30 here in Washington, 9:30 p.m. 1 ball and 2 strike to Jandok. But with this rain and the clouds, and Jandok goes around for strike 3. Gradwall has an impressive inning. No run score for the Aces. It's 5-0 Nighthawks. We go to the top of the second. First pitch from Morgan Granich is too low for ball 1. Philip Grossenbacher at the plate for the Nighthawks. Ground ball over to Aaron Schofield at third. He's not able to field it, and Grossenbacher reaches easily. He gets on to start this top of the second inning, and it's going to be really difficult to make plays in the field here tonight. Rain just continues to pour down, and you know we've played multiple games in the rain here in the AWA over the last couple of seasons, but I'd have to say that this is the most it has rained. It's just consistently coming down here, not letting up, and it is raining hard as Justice goes around there for strike 1. 0-1. That is low and in the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike here to Justice. Way too far outside there for ball 2. Chance Justice, as many of you may remember, injured himself earlier in the year, but has had some great at-bats in his last couple of series. Had a home run against the Pilots, and Chance Justice now has 5 home runs on the year, 15 RBIs. Hitting 266 as Justice looks at strike 3 there from Granich. Great knuckleball from Granich. Strikes out Justice for out number 1. Jack Blayhouse will step in for the Nighthawks. Blayhouse had an 2 RBI double back in the first inning. Ground ball is fouled off down the third base side for strike 1. On 1 here to Blayhouse, and that hits the zone. Great knuckleball from Granich. Now way ahead here at 0-2. Low and in the dirt, ball 1. 1-2. Goes around there for strike 3, and that was a nasty knuckleball from Morgan Granich. Out number 2 here in the top of the second inning. Top of the second, going a little better here for Granich than the top of the first. 5 runs came in for the Nighthawks in that inning as Gradwall swings and misses the first pitch. 0-1. Drew Gradwall is having a incredible rookie campaign for the Nighthawks. Ground ball over to Jandok at first. He'll step on his bag to get Gradwall for out number 3. No run score for the Nighthawks in the top of the second. They still lead at 5-0. We go to the bottom of the second inning here in game number 1. First pitch from Gradwall is a ball, and this is the first at-bat we're going to see from Dylan Carroll, making his debut today for the Aces as he looks at strike 1 right there. 2-1 now to Carroll. Does not go around there. It's ball 3. The Aces losing Moses Valadez to injury, their normal ace. Morgan Granish has had to step in for this Aces squad as Dylan Carroll looks at ball 4. He walks in his first ever AWA at-bat. Plate appearance, I should say. Gets on for the Aces. But the Aces losing Valadez. Granish has had to step in as the ace. Aaron Schofield has had issues pitching on the mound this season. And Dylan Carroll looks to be that second pitcher that the Aces so desperately need. As the regular season in the 2023 year for the AWA is dwindling down to a close, playoffs will be starting soon, and having a second pitcher will be crucial for this Aces squad in their playoff run. Runner on first, nobody out for Aaron Schofield. He's putting on some batting gloves. He was struggling to grip the bat last time as that's popped up into the air. Grossenbacher can't make the grab. Dylan Carroll running. It missed him. And Grossenbacher not able to hit Carroll for the out. Runners now on second and third for the Aces. Aces take advantage of the air there from Grossenbacher. And that was now 2 runners in scoring position for Morgan Granish. What up?
God, nothing like a wet T-shirt party, huh?
Oh, absolutely. It's my favorite kind of party, dude. Big swing and a miss there from Granish. Electing to hit lefty this time, not normally a left-handed hitter. 1 ball and 1 strike. Great pitch there from Gradwall. Hits the zone. 1-2 now to Granish. Tad high evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, Aces in a 5-run hole here in the bottom of the second as Gradwall not able to connect on the curveball. Full count now to Granish. What's going on, Brock? How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. Enjoying the lovely weather.
Swing and a miss there from Granish for strike 3, and you gotta wonder, think he would have done a little bit better there if he would have hit right-handed. Normally a right-handed hitter.
Oh, I think he's just switching it up. I think he's in a little bit of a funk here, seeing if he can mess with the variables.
I like it. I like it.
Oh.
I like that you went. I like. What are we doing here,
dude? It's the kiss cam.
Why do we have that? Why do we have that? Jack Scholl up for the Aces as he looks at ball 1, 1-0.
Shane, he didn't want it. I haven't been rejected before, but
is that a replay? Did you and Shane plan this, didn't you?
No.
I think he was pretty quick to put that kiss cam.
Nope, not my idea.
Up on the board when you came up here. 2-1 here to Jack Scholl as Scholl swings and misses, evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, I don't know. You guys seem pretty quick to throw that thing up there. Shane's laughing in my ear. That hits Scholl.
Could have been an inside
Ball
job.
3. 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Scholl. Hits the zone. Gradwall has just been excellent here today. Strikes out Jack Scholl for out number 2. 2 away now for the Aces. And it's now up to Kanoa Jandok to try to get one of these runs in here to try to cut this 5-run lead that the Nighthawks have.
Al, yes, I will date your mom. In the chat.
Too far outside there, ball 1. You know, I should start paying a little bit more attention to the chat here. I never read it. 2-0.
There's some entertaining stuff that goes on.
I think it throws me off of my commentary when I look at that. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Jandok. Slider too far outside there. 3-1. See if Gradwall can lock in here, as that is too far outside. Jandok able to walk. Bases juiced for the Aces. And up steps Dylan Carroll in his 2nd ever plate appearance here in the AWA, making his debut, coming up in a critical situation. Bases loaded here in the bottom of the 2nd. Aces need Carroll here. A 5-run lead in the AWA is definitely not a safe one per se, but Aces need to try to cut into that lead here in the 2nd. They want to have an opportunity to try to tie this one up or win this ball game. 0-1 here to Carroll as he looks at ball 1 low and in the dirt. 1-1. That's ripped down the 3rd baseline. Foul. Just barely foul there from Carroll. 1-2. Slider hits the zone, and Drew Gradwall strikes out Dylan Carroll for out number 3. Gradwall gets out of a bases-loaded jam. No runs come across for the Aces in the bottom of the 2nd. Nighthawks still lead it 5-0. We go to the final inning here in Game 1.
Is this chair broken?
A lot of wet boys out here tonight. A lot of wet boys.
No, I think you actually did a pretty good job filling in for me and Jack last week.
Really?
The commentary. No.
Oh. I was gonna say I appreciate that, but
No, on the real. I think you had some funny content. I liked it.
I didn't know how to commentate any baseball, but
Have you ever commentated baseball before?
no. Have
Ever?
you?
No, I actually haven't. Wiffle ball is all I've done.
Well,
That's my resume.
it just comes naturally.
Yeah.
This is your main gig, right?
Yeah, it's my main gig. This is how I make my income.
Yeah,
This is how I pay the bills.
I'm sure of
baby.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? How do you think I live the lavish lifestyle that I live?
Full-time job. I don't need that.
Cleats would have been a good idea today.
Philip
If you're a
Grossenbacher fouls that one off. 0-1 leads it off here for the Nighthawks. Nighthawks with a nice 5-0 lead in the top of the 3rd. I'm telling you, Brock, this has honestly been the most I've seen it rain at an AWA game. This is wild.
This is impressive. Even during the winter, this is you don't really
insane.
see these rain showers like this.
It's just been constantly pouring, and I'm not sure if the video is providing this rain justice, but it is unreal. Grossenbacher strikes out for the first out here in the top of the 3rd. And speaking of justice, Chance Justice stepping up to the plate.
Look at this guy.
Justice does well to hold off on that one, 1-0. And, you know, I've always said it. You know, I've known Chance for a really long time.
He's a really good-looking guy. That's what you're going to say?
No, I was just going to say his name's cool. But, I mean, yeah, you know,
Yep.
I like the beard. I can mess with it.
Oh, that's jacked. Little knuckleball.
Oh, that went off the tree, came right back to him. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Justice.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable as Granich throws that one too far outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Justice. Ground ball is going to be fouled down the third base line. Count will remain 2-2 to Justice. And
I wonder if his beard gets wet.
I would imagine it probably does. You know,
Chase, is your Chance, is your beard wet? Does it get wet? Does it absorb?
Chance.
Really?
Hey, now that we're talking about your beard, why don't you grow a mustache, or do you have a mustache? We just can't see it. Oh, okay, it's just
blonde.
It's just too blonde. You can't see it. Got it.
Put some
Swing
dye
and
on
a
it.
miss. Justice strikes out for out number 2, 2 away. The gun read 129 miles per hour. I don't think that was correct. Justice was trying to plead his case. Didn't work against us. Jack Blayhouse will now step in. What do you think your brother's going to do here?
Strike out. Or walk.
Too far outside there, 1-0. So the prediction.
It's definitely not going to be a home run, I'll tell you that.
The prediction from Brock Blayhouse, brother of Jack Blayhouse, is either a walk or a strikeout. 2-0 here. 3-0, and I don't know, Brock. It looks like that walk might be in order here. We'll see. 3-0.
Yeah.
4-pitch walk to Blayhouse.
You know, these night walks, they don't really live by the AWA slogan. Because right now it's looking a lot like nothing.
Wait, did you call them the Night Walks? I thought they were the Nighthawks.
Well, as Shane says, night walks. Oh, Mark said that? I'm just trying to give credit to the right person. Yeah, night walks.
Ball 1 here to Drew Gradwall, 1-0. Fouls that one back into the booth. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
2-1.
Mark cheated me out of a home run.
I don't recall.
It was an absolute bomb off the tree. And just because there's no little yellow tape on the tree, you called it.
So why is it that you come up here and now I'm getting berated for past calls that I've made? As Gradwall swings and misses right there for out number 3. No run score for the Nighthawks in the top of the third. They still lead at 5-0. We go to the bottom of the third.
This is stuff the audience needs to hear. It was completely swept under the rug.
You know,
by the higher ups, by the AWA.
You know, so for you fans listening in, we have our producer Shane, who gets to talk to us. You can't hear what he's saying, but you know, I'm getting you and Shane are just coming at me right now. I don't know what's going on.
Can't take it.
What is going on here? I made the decision that I had to make in the moment, and
it
you
was
know what? I stick by that decision.
You stick by it?
I stick by that decision. I don't think you hit it hard. If you would have truly hit a bomb, it would have gone over the fence.
But it hit the tree. It would have gone over both fences.
It didn't go high enough over the tree for it to
Where
warrant a home
on the
run
tree
for
did
me.
it hit?
Let me just put it this way. I was not impressed with how high you hit it or where it ended up.
Wow. Shane, don't get, no.
100% better angle than you did. You were in the house.
Shane, don't switch sides on me now.
1 ball and 2 strikes to Aaron Schofield. Still rocking the batting gloves.
This would be a great time for a grip sponsor to hop in the chat.
What would that grip sponsor be?
I don't know. Someone who makes some sort of hydrophobic bat grip.
Is that a Lululemon hat?
Oh, man. You're going to come after me now? After my pink hat?
No, I'm just curious.
What is that?
I'm just curious.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Like so. No, I like. Hey, I like.
Let's
the pink
hear it in
hat.
the chat. Chat. Whose
I like
hat
the
do you
pink
like
hat.
more?
Look, hey, whoa! Why are we? Look at this! Look at this
Mark
comment.
F.
Mark
Thank
makes
you.
a lot of bad calls. That's tough, man. See, Mark,
Make him a mod. Make him a mod for that.
Ground ball by Schofield goes foul down the first baseline. See, what a lot of the listeners don't understand is that, you know, I'm calling the game. I'm, you know, doing all of the, you know, the scoring and everything as well up here. And then I'm also having to make umpire calls from the booth, which isn't the easiest thing to do. As
Your life
Schofield
is too hard.
Fouls that one off down the third base side. Brock,
it's hard having all the power in your hands to make shitty calls.
Brock, aren't you a stay-at-home boyfriend? Isn't that what you do for a living?
Oh my god. Oh man. Thanks, Shane.
Ball 4 there to Schofield. Ball 4, Aaron Schofield walks.
Mark really coming in, making some deep cuts here.
Oh, you guys are coming after me right now, saying I have bad calls. I make the most informed decisions that I can in the moment.
But yes, I am a stay-at-home boyfriend.
What was it? What do you have, Haley? Haley, what do you have?
Full count to Aaron Schofield. I had it wrong. Of course, we're talking about making bad calls, and I make an unfortunate call there. Aaron Schofield will strike out for the first out. In the top of the third, Morgan Granich is going to step up, hitting left-handed again here for the Aces.
Jackson, I'll take you up on that offer.
Wait, which one was that?
God, will I take you up on that, Jackson?
It's Jackson Card. He's in the chat. Okay, all right. Pitch here from Drew. Drew Gradwell's been electric here tonight for the Nighthawks. His last couple of series have just been great. Rookie campaign. And I would have to imagine Gradwell's got to be in the lead for Rookie of the Year this year. Nobody on, one away here for Morgan Granich. Bottom of the third as he goes around for strike 3, and the Aces are now down to their final out here in game number 1. Doesn't matter. This rain has not affected Drew Gradwell at all. Has thrown 2 2/3 of a no-run ball of shutout innings here in game 1. Jack Scholl to the plate. Final hope for the Aces. Big swing and a miss there for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Another swing and a miss, and the Aces are down to their final strike. Pitch from Gradwell. Just a bit too low there. Ball 1, 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Scholl. Hits the zone, strike 3. Drew Gradwell have a game. The Nighthawks, they win it 5-0 here in game number 1. They take the first game of the series. We will get game number 2 started between the Nighthawks and the Aces here momentarily.
What an athlete.
He's
got it all.
You know, he's also one of the leaders this season in RBIs hitting. He's hitting .347 on the year, 6 home runs, 34 RBIs for this Nighthawks squad. Drew Gradwell, what a campaign. We're going to send it down to Molly Foley, who is with Drew Gradwell of the Northern Nighthawks.
Thanks, Mark. What's up, ballers? We just wrapped up an exciting game 1. Drew, what an excellent performance at pitcher tonight. Walk us through what happened there in that first game.
Well, I was a little worried before starting pitching just because I haven't pitched in the rain, and I know the balls get a little slippery, but once I got going, I felt pretty comfortable up there, so I kind of just picked my spots, and everything good happened. So
yeah, clearly it showed. Are we going to see you on the mound now, keeping the momentum alive in game 2?
I think so. I think I'll go game 2, see if we lock up this series win, And then who knows? We'll see Jack will go game 3. Hopefully we can support him with some runs. So looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, congrats again, Drew. Thanks so much, and good luck out there.
Thank you.
Back to you, Mark.
Congratulations to Drew Gradwall and the Northern Nighthawks winning that game number 1. Gradwall, I just was informed, had a no-hitter that game. Threw a no-hitter, Drew Gradwall. His first career no-hitter in the AWA. And that rookie campaign just keeps looking better and better by the series for Drew Gradwall. Nighthawks are up a game in this series, but I think we need to get back to the big question on the night. Pink hat, really. Lululemon.
Oh my God!
You were gonna break this chair, man.
I swear, dude. These chairs are.
I think, Brock. I think the reason I'm asking about this is because I think that I'm so out of touch with my style.
Oh yeah.
That I need to probably take some notes from you.
I think so.
Pink hat.
I think it started
Pink
with the
Lulu
work
hat.
pants that you were shitting on me at the.
See,
at the old Mariners game.
It's not that I was, you know, making fun of them or anything. It was that I was surprised that you had work pants that you clearly went out and tried to make it like you wore them, but you didn't wear them at all.
No.
Like you didn't work in them at all.
No, why would I work in
thing?
them?
So you just buy work pants and you make it look like you wore them and worked?
Yeah.
And that's cool?
Yeah.
That's the style?
Would you rather go out and do hard labor for 10 hours and make them look like that?
I think that's cooler. I don't know.
To each their own, man. But
so like when you, okay, all right.
Are we going?
You know, maybe this is a conversation for another time. Chance Justice is going to lead it off here in game number 2 for the Nighthawks. Morgan Granich back on the mound. Justice fouls that one back out of play. Strike 1. I think.
Let me take a guess. You ready? Let me take a stab at this.
All right.
You've got a pair of Nike Elite socks that you work into your outfit rotation for the week. Come on.
No.
Come on. Yes, you do. Neon green.
When I was in high school, absolutely, for sure. Back in the day, 100%. Oh, Granich not able to hold on there. Trying to make a diving catch in foul territory. Wasn't able to hold on.
That's how you pop out a kneecap right there.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Now here to Chance Justice. That would have been a top play of the week had Granich held on there, and Justice goes around for strike 3. 1 away in the top of the first. Up steps Jack Playhouse for the Northern Nighthawks. So what's wrong? You know, I will say though, when I do wear Nike Elite socks.
Oh, there it is.
Hold on. When I play pickup basketball, I don't think that's weird. They have some padding underneath. It helps.
No.
We're
no.
keeping.
Mark just admitted he still wears Nike Elite socks publicly.
When I play pickup basketball, I do. Like it's. I don't think that's that weird.
And hey, man, that's okay. That's
it's not like I'm wearing them out, you know, to the bars or to the clubs or anything.
No, that's all right. I still bring my whoopee around with me when I go out to public places. So hey man, you got a binky to go with the Elite socks?
Wow.
Heelys. Now those actually could come back here in a little bit.
And that hits the zone for strike 3, a 3-pitch strikeout for Morgan Granich. 2 away now in the top of the first. Drew Gradwall steps in for the Nighthawks. Gradwall has not only been the best pitcher for the Nighthawks this season, but he's also their best hitter. Leads the team in home runs with 6, as that is fouled off. Strike 1, 1 ball and 1 strike now to Gradwall. Leads the team in home runs with 6. Leads the team in RBIs with 34. Hitting 347 on the year. That is ripped up the middle, and it goes over the fence, skips off the top of the fence over the wall. Drew Gradwall's 7th home run on the year is a wall scraper, but it all counts just the same. Gradwall giving the Nighthawks a 1-0 lead in the top of the first. So he gets the Dinger King helmet.
Wow.
1-0. Drew Gradwall just continuing. Throws a no-hitter in game number 1. Hitting a solo home run here in game number 2 to give the Nighthawks the lead. That guy is the Nighthawks MVP right now. 12-10 on the season, the Nighthawks are. They just continue to climb in the standings.
Drew, what's your secret, man?
I don't know, but whatever he's eating, we need to know about it. Philip Grossenbacher up to the plate for the Nighthawks. Looks at ball 1, 1-0. Brock, you need to take some lessons from him hitting.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's true.
What are you hitting on the year, Brock?
Oh, hey, we don't need to bring that up.
Should we go take a look?
Yeah, we don't need to bring that up.
That's way outside to Grossenbacher, 2-1.
It's low, but it's not the lowest. Wow,
it's
Shane,
actually
very quick to bring up the stats.
229. You got 1 home run, Brock? Only 1?
Hey, it's a bad year for me, man.
10 RBIs. That's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not great. But, hey, maybe my talents are better used elsewhere, you know? Like on the mound, but my team doesn't trust me. But
do you get a lot of compliments on your fits, Brock?
You know, honestly, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Do you want me to help you out? You want me
No,
to help you out?
I'm good.
Dude, I don't know, man.
No,
after the
I'm
elite,
good.
after elite sock
well,
conversation.
I said when I play basketball. That's
Dude.
completely different.
It's a slippery slope.
How's that a slippery slope?
It's a slippery slope. Dude, first it's the elites out in public, and then it's
what's the next thing?
Then you got skinny jeans and
I feel
running
like
shoes.
I feel like you wore skinny jeans back in the day.
Back when skinny jeans were hip. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, all right.
Well, come on now.
Publicly, you admit it.
Shane, I know for a fact that you wore skinny jeans back in the day.
2-1 here to Chance Justice. Swings and misses there. Evens the count at 2-2.
Maybe some with the rips. Shane gives off leather jacket vibes.
He does. I will admit that. As Granich holds on, makes the grab there for out number 3. But the Nighthawks, they take a 1-0 lead in the top of the first. Drew Gradwell hits a solo home run. Nighthawks lead at 1-0. We go to the bottom of the first here in game 2.
What makes me say that you're a leather jacket? And we're back to wiffle ball. Throwing the ball, swinging,
Bottom
missing.
of the first, Aaron Schofield leads it off. He swings and misses for strike 1. So is a recommendation that you have for me then, Brock, is it to wear multiple rings? Is that what I gotta do?
Honestly, yeah.
Ground ball to Jack Playhouse. He can't field it cleanly, and Aaron Schofield gets on.
Yeah, and he's awesome. Rings are in. Rings are in. Rings are, in fact, in. Non-married rings.
Huh, okay. But, okay.
You know, at your age, you know.
So how many rings is too many rings, though? You got 2 on. I thought 1 ring was a lot.
If I go to...
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Can't have 3 or more on one hand? On one hand or total?
Okay, we're getting some input here from Jandok.
That's what I'm saying.
3 is too many on one hand. Okay.
Mark, when I go out on the town, I usually am rocking 4 total.
So you got 2 on each hand, or you got 3
2
on
on each
one?
hand, yeah.
Okay, all right.
But different fingers.
Ground ball right back to Gradwell. He throws over to first, and Justice can't hold on. Granich gets on via an error, and Aaron Schofield advances to third on the throw. Runners at the corners now for the Aces. Gradwell looking over at Justice like, what's going on? What happened there?
Al in the chat, thanks for the support. Love to see another ring bear.
What? Look, hey.
You got to show the feminine side, Mark. You got to show the feminine side.
I am not hating. I am not hating. I'm just trying to understand. I didn't realize. I've never worn.
Sound like my
before.
grandpa.
Dude, this is okay. This is just.
Dude, the chat's loving it.
Popped up into the air. Jack Blayhouse cannot hold on to that one. Popped up in foul territory. 1-1 is the count to Jack Scholl.
Yep, big drop.
Runners
Big
at the
air for Jack
corners.
right there. God, if I had $1 for every time he dropped a ball. He's so rich, man. You could get out of here. I'd be in Barbados.
Here's a good question for you, Brock.
Okay, hit me.
Scholl goes around for strike 3, 1 away in the bottom of the first. Runners at the corners for the Aces. Kanoa Jandok will step in. Who's your favorite player in the league?
This league?
Yeah.
Me? Dumb question. Next.
Besides yourself. You can't say yourself.
Let's see here. I love the I love the gavel.
Top part of the zone, strike 1.
Chance Justice, the gavel. I think he's my favorite person in the AWA.
Chance Justice is?
Favorite person, not player. He's not very good.
Okay.
Pull up his stats.
1-1. Well, you want to see his hitting stats?
Yeah, let's see it.
All right.
I think he's just above me, and that's why.
Goes around. 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Jandok. Okay, let's.
Yeah, 266. Just a smidge higher than me, so I can still talk smack.
So he's your favorite person.
Yeah, he's my favorite.
Like just out. Like, are we talking like outside of the game? He's your favorite. You know that hurts.
What, you thought it'd be you?
Yeah, I thought maybe I'd be up there.
I just took heat from you for 15 minutes.
What? And you weren't giving me heat?
I
thought this was a little back and forth game.
No, I was just spitting back what you were giving me.
2-2 here to Jandok, as that's too far inside. Full count.
I got up here to compliment you and get on the kiss cam. And
It's full. Yeah, I'm full.
Full count to Jandok. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Man, you swing and a miss. Gradwall strikes out Jandok for out number 2. 2 away. And up steps
Come on, Kanoa.
Dylan Carroll for the Aces. Still looking for that first hit in his debut. Facing a great pitcher here in Drew Gradwall, who already has a no-hitter on the evening. 1-0. Slider connects there. 1 ball and 1 strike. Yeah, I thought I might be up there, Brock. I really did.
Maybe for player, because you're good. But
so when we hang out at the gym, you just think, oh, Gradwall hits the zone and Carroll is frozen on that pitch. Drew Gradwall gets out of a jam there in the bottom of the first. No runs score for the Aces. The Nighthawks still lead at 1-0. We go to the top of the second here in game number 2.
What a beast.
Jack Blayhouse leads it off.
Get on one kiss cam, and all of a sudden you're the bad guy.
Whoa. Hold on there.
Oh, dude, you got to let me know.
1 ball and 1 strike here to Playhouse.
All right, wiffle ball only according to the commissioner.
So yeah, so you haven't answered the question yet. Who's your favorite player in the league?
Chase Winkler. He's just
sure,
an animal.
Are you sure it's not Mark Campanaro?
No, definitely not. Chase he's got an aggression. I love it.
Ground ball past Granich on the mound. Playhouse beats it out easily for a single. Runner on, nobody out for the Nighthawks as they try to extend this 1-0 lead they have in the second. Ball 1 to Drew Gradwall. 1-0. So you're choosing a teammate, Chase Winkler, as your favorite.
Yeah. He just knows how to get into people's heads. That's what it's all about.
Remember when the pilots were first forming? Remember how I was able to get you on my squad?
Dude, thank God. You dodged a bullet.
Dude, that would have been such a poor investment. I'm batting so low. I think I'm the lowest on my team right now.
You know what's crazy is back at the time I was willing to give up a lot for you too. So
what were you gonna give up?
I was gonna give up a draft pick or two to get you. I didn't have any players at the time, right? We were just forming the team.
What was this? 2021?
Yeah. 2020.
Well, looking at that draft class, I think I would have been a decent pick. Who did we pick up that year? I don't think we picked up anyone that good.
I don't know. I think we had some good players.
Well, let's just say that I've got first dibs on the next expansion team. I'll be a captain.
Respectfully, Brock, I don't know if
there is one.
Are you gonna be able to show up to all the games? And I don't know.
I've been to every single game this year, bud. Sorry, one. I missed one.
And that is fouled off by Grossenbacher for strike 1. 3 balls and 1 strike.
That's a very good point, Shane. Thank you. I was commuting via plane to games. That's where my dedication is.
Were you flying the planes?
No, that would have been expensive as hell.
Would it? Wait, really? They don't give you like free flyer. Ground ball to Granich, flips over to first, gets Grossenbacher for out number 1. A productive out nonetheless from Grossenbacher as the runners move over to second and third on the play. Chance Justice up to the plate now for the Nighthawks. All right, I'll give you that. That's impressive that you did commute from Oregon, right?
Couple drives, couple 6-hour drives.
Ground ball over to Carroll at third. Throws to first. Not able to get Justice. Gradwall advances to third on the play, and Jack Playhouse will score. It is really wet out here. Rain continues to fall. Playhouse slipped right into the hot tub at home. Hope he's okay.
Got to put a pad there.
But the Nighthawks get another run. They now lead at 2-0 in the top of the second. Runners at the corners. Jack Playhouse to the plate. What do you think your brother's going to do here, Brock?
I'm going to go with another walk.
Another walk?
Yeah. I'm not I think this rain's affecting Granich on the mound. There you go. There you go.
Ball 1 to Jack Playhouse. That hits the zone. Great pitch from Granich. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think Al is my new favorite person in the chat.
You know, I like Al.
That's my favorite AWA person.
He seems like a good guy. I didn't know about him at the start because I thought he was trying to make fun of me. But you know, I think Al was just playing into the banner, and I respect it. Shout out to you, Al. You seem like a cool guy. Or girl. I don't know. You know, 2 and 1. Or them. 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Playhouse. Runners at the corners, 1 out in the inning. Granich throws that one too low. Full count out of Playhouse.
Ooh, I kind of like this one for a strikeout.
Oh, we got Jake Oliver in the chat. What's up, Jake? That's too far inside to Jack Blayhouse. Bases loaded in the top of the second. Still only 1 out. It's been a tough go of things here for Greenwich thus far today. The rain has really played a factor here in these games. Drew Gradwell up to the plate. Already a solo home run in the game. He swings at the pitch outside there, 0-1. Big swing and a miss there from Gradwell. No balls, 2 strikes. And Greenwich almost hits Brock in the head.
Too bad I have cat-like reflexes.
1-2. Do you still you still play soccer, Brock? Are the Butter Boys still around?
The Butter Boys are still around.
Nice.
Little AV8 team.
2-2 here to Gradwell. Popped up into the air. Kanoa Jandok makes the grab for out number 2. 2 away in the bottom of the second. Bases will remain loaded for the Nighthawks. Philip Grossenbacher will step in. So, how many games have you guys played this year?
3 so far, or 4. I've got 2 goals to my name. So
what's the record?
The record?
You have 2 goals?
Dude, I'm a better soccer player than I am a wiffle ball player, big time. Dual sport athlete.
Yeah, I know you Blayhouses are good at soccer. I know that.
Not Jack.
On one. I thought Jack was pretty good back in the day.
He's all right. Was, yeah. Was. What do you do with your spare time besides, you know, study film?
Grossenbacher. Me?
Mm-hmm. Study AWA film?
That's actually all I do is study AWA film. Greenwich gets the out on Justice. But a run does score for the Nighthawks in the top of the second. Their lead is now 2-0. We go to the bottom of the second here in game 2. Aaron Schofield leads it off in the bottom of the second.
Look at these batting gloves. You think he kept those for T-ball?
What?
These batting gloves?
Would you wear batting gloves in the AWA? If I brought a pair of batting gloves to your next game, would you wear them?
Dude, you would never see me wear batting gloves, cleats. Hell no.
Well, hold on. I got a question.
Yeah.
So, do you wear your rings when you play, or do you take those off?
I do.
Even when you play soccer?
All of them.
Okay. All right.
They don't bug me. They don't bug me.
Okay.
You don't really notice they're on.
See, I've just never worn a ring, so I don't know.
Dude.
I don't know if that would, you know.
Maybe one day.
I wear 2 chains.
Maybe that left ring.
I wear 2 chains. I got 2 chains.
Whoa, 2 chains?
Yeah, 2 chains. Yeah. No, I swear. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big chain guy.
Yeah.
You got chains, but you don't have a ring?
Little drippy. You know how it is. 2-2 here to Schofield. Do you wear a chain? Oh, you got a chain.
Recently got a pearl necklace.
You had a pearl necklace?
No, I got one.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Goes around there for strike 3. Out number 1 here for the Aces in the bottom of the second. Up steps Morgan Greenwich. Okay.
Gotta have the jewelry.
I agree. I like chains. I like necklaces. They're nice. I've always been a fan.
Shane's got a fatty Jesus piece.
I respect that.
He tucks it in his shirt, but it's like it's massive. It's, you know, VVS diamonds just absolutely flooded.
Ball one here to Greenwich, 1-0.
He's actually an up-and-coming SoundCloud rapper. Shane,
know,
would you like to drop your
You know,
your handle?
Shane, I love you, but I find it hard to believe that you're producing music like that.
It's crazy. He's good too.
1-2.
Shane, you don't have to be humble like that, man. We know.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Brock, if you were to have a music career, what would your name be?
My name?
Swing and a miss. Greenwich strikes out for out number 2. 2 away in the bottom of the second as Gradwall just continues to deal. Yeah, what would your name be?
Little ring.
You know, I know the listeners can't hear Shane talking, but he's got some good stuff here tonight.
Little comedian in the booth, huh? Shane, you got to get out of here, man. You want to swap? Big no from Shane.
Curveball here to Jack Scholl, misses 1-0. Bases are empty, 2 away. Bottom of the second. Scholl goes around there for strike 1, 1-1.
What's your rap name?
I haven't thought about it.
You ever gone on one of those like little random generators?
Random generators?
Dude, that's how like a lot of rappers got their names.
I don't know if I believe that.
I think Lil Uzi
Really?
Vert, right? Post Malone.
Post Malone did a random generator, really? Strike 3, Jack Scholl goes around. No runs score for the Aces as Drew Gradwall continues his pitching dominance. It's 2-0 Nighthawks. We go to the final inning here in Game 2.
Got a sneaking suspicion there's a kiss cam. All right, bring it in. Bring it in.
Dude.
Bring it in.
No.
Dude, we're on the camera.
Bro. You know,
God, he can't hang.
Bro, Chance Justice goes around there for strike 1, 0-1. You know, I like my personal space, Brock. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, that's fine. I was doing it for the chat.
Al wanted to see that, right, Al? That's what Al's here for.
So
Al doesn't even know that Wiffle Ball's going on right now.
He's got a rap name. It's Al Steezy.
Al Steezy.
I kind of like that.
Al, drop your @ in the chat.
All right.
And we'll bust it on the big speakers.
Bust it.
Come on, drop it, Al Steez.
1-2. Hits Justice, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So you don't have a rap name then, Brock? And it doesn't even have to be rap. It just could be like, you know, just musical artist name.
What's my rap name?
Was able to foul that one off.
I don't think Chance would even need a different rap name. He's got it there.
Justice?
Yeah. That's a yeah.
2 balls and 2 strikes. I'm telling you, Chance has the coolest name in the league, 100%. Fouls that one back.
Who's a
2
runner-up?
balls and 2 strikes. Oh, Al Steezy. He's actually got an album out. Line shot right to Jack Scholl for out number 1. An unfortunate situation there for Justice. Hit that one hard on the screws, just right at Scholl. 1 away. Jack Blehouse stepping up to the plate for the Nighthawks.
Al, I'm looking you up right now. I'm checking YouTube first because he says he got some music videos, but oh god.
Want to know?
Can you give me one of your names, Al? YouTube. One of your song names.
Knuckleball hits his own. 1 ball and 1 strike now to Jack Blehouse. Big swing and a miss there. 1-2. Ground ball over to Jandok at first. He steps on his bag to get Playhouse for out number 2. 2 away. Now in the top of the third, Drew Gradwall stepping up to the plate. Gradwall again, solo home run back in the first inning of this game, number 2. Nighthawks trying to extend this 2-0 lead. Get a couple of insurance runs. First pitch to Gradwall is low and in the dirt for ball 1, 1-0. Mark F. is getting in on the conversation. He thinks Kanoa Jandok is the coolest name in the league. I'd have to agree. Jandok was my second. Jandok was my second choice.
Yeah. No pitch. Who narked that time?
1-0 will remain the count as a no pitch to Drew Gradwall. 1-0.
I can see that. Be honest. Have you ever been in the field, no one's on base, pitcher throws a no pitch, and no one has said a thing? You just let it slide by, swept under the rug. Be honest.
You know, I think that's a tough question for me to ask.
Dude, I'm not saying anything.
I think that's a tough question for me to answer because, you know,
after you didn't call my absolute bomb a home run, I've got zero trust in the credibility of the calls. I'm not saying anything if it's a no pitch on my team.
You know what to this day might be my favorite call that I've ever made. It was Jack Playhouse's home run that he had last year that hit the top of the shed over there. That
Thomas was freaking out.
Yeah, that's my favorite call.
I think that was a good call though.
Because it was a home run.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite call.
Yeah.
Mostly because it ended up being the right call. Like, I had to make an informed decision in split time, you know.
Can you say that? Oh.
That's ripped up the middle. That'll be a single for Philip Grossenbacher. Runners now on first and second, 2 away. Here in the inning, Chance Justice will step up to the plate. This is your favorite player right here.
This is my favorite player. I love you, Chance! Yeah! If you don't hit a home run right here, a lot of pressure on him. Oh God.
That was humming. That'll be a no pitch. Oh no.
He's angry.
Swing and a miss there from Justice.
Mark, have you seen the AI trend? The AI TikTok trend where you just sit there and you're just like, thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you're actually going to be doing that after the game. So all you guys on TikTok, Mark's going to be doing the AI thing. We got to pay the bills here at AWA. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses. Mwah. Mwah.
That is
That's what you're going to be doing.
You know, these trends, they get more interesting by the day.
Nice
ground
hit,
ball
Chance.
down the third base line. That'll be a single for Chance Justice. Loads the bases for the Nighthawks.
That's my guy. My favorite player
Jack
now.
Playhouse up to the plate. Your favorite player?
Yeah.
Wait.
He was my favorite off the field. Now he's my
yeah.
favorite on the field.
Okay, so Chase Winkler's just out of the conversation. Like, he's just not.
Yeah.
So where do I? Just out of curiosity. Not that I really
bottom.
care. Not that I care
Dead last.
that much, but where am I on this?
Dead last.
What?
Because you hurt my feelings earlier.
Let's say I hadn't hurt your feelings though. Then where would I be?
Dead last. No, I'd put you up there. You would.
My top 3?
Oh no, no, dude, come on. Where would you put me? Would you put me top 3? Didn't think so.
I'd put you top 3 off the field. Absolutely, 100%.
Did that hurt, Jack? Do
2
you
and
need
1.
a kiss on the boo boo? God.
You know, look, man. I'd be lying to you if I said I didn't enjoy seeing you at the gym. You know, outside of wiffle ball. Ripped up the middle over to Jack Scholl, and he is able to tag Chance Justice for out number 3. Drew Gradwall almost slipped and fell running there. I'm happy you caught yourself, man. That would have been bad.
Maybe the hot tub's a good thing there. You just kind of catch yourself on it.
Yeah, great play from Jack Scholl. Saves a run. The Nighthawks, they keep their 2-0 lead. No run score in the top of the third. Go to the bottom of the third here. Nighthawks trying to secure a series win. Kanoa Jandok leads it off for the Aces in the bottom of the third. Drew Gradwall starts him off with strike one. Gradwall just continues to dominate.
Kanoa's not doing too well today.
Too far inside there. Ball one, 1-1.
He's doing very bad today. Oh.
Does not go around there. Ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike. Hits the zone on the slider, evens the count at 2-2. Too far outside, ball 3, 3-2. You know, Brock, I keep looking at the comments. A lot of people like you on commentary.
I switch it up. I switch it up.
You know, I respect it. I respect it. I like you up here.
Oh, and Kanoa.
Jandok strikes out as Gradwall just continues to be lights out here tonight for the Nighthawks.
Yeah, man, I try to swing it away. I mean, you can only talk about wiffle ball for so much for over the course of a 3-hour series. Like, what are we going to talk about? Averages the whole game?
I mean, we could.
Like,
I think
yeah.
I think I'd go to bed.
Swing and a miss there from Dylan Carroll, strike 1.
So I want to know where you got your nickname, the Clapper.
Oh, wait, you mean in the league? Well, if you listen to me out there, I clap literally every
Oh,
pitch.
right, okay.
I'm just clapping.
Right, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think Drew Williams might have given it to me.
That's what's wrong.
Drew Williams of the Enforcers, because I would clap after every pitch. You know, I try to be encouraging to the team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wanna make sure that Carroll goes around for strike 3. That's back-to-back strikeouts for Drew Gradwall. And the Aces are now down to their final out. Aaron Schofield will step in. Aces have yet to put a run-up on the board here tonight. Gradwall has been that good. Gradwall threw a no-hitter in Game 1. Nighthawks won that game 5-0. Now the Nighthawks are up 2-0 here in the bottom of the third. See if Aaron Schofield can do something to get this Aces offense going down to their last out.
I remember early in the season, the Aces had a lot of hype behind them. A lot of people said they'd take it all the way to the ship. And,
well, I mean, I think the loss of Moses Valadez has been pretty big for them.
That's true. So now the question is, was their whole team
Mr. Valadez? I don't know, man.
You know, I think losing an ace is definitely, that hurts, you know. Count is even here to Schofield. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That's right.
That's right, Shane. They did start 6-0.
And now they're sitting at, what are they sitting at, 11-10, tied with a couple other people? 11-11? Oh, yeah.
2-2 here from Gradwall, and Schofield swings and misses. Drew Gradwall have a series. Gradwall provides a solo home run in this 2-0 win and pitches another complete game shutout for the Nighthawks.
Check those
Nighthawks
fingies. Check his fingies.
Take a series win here. They're up 2-0 right now. We go to game number 3. Aces trying to avoid a sweep. The Nighthawks trying to complete a sweep.
Jason Gritter, wiffle ball mobile game soon, dude. Just fire up the Wii. Come on, man. Like if you want a solid baseball game, just fire up the Wii, man. You don't need one of those cheesy ad infested games. What?
Do you still have a Wii?
Um,
Hold on. Actually, wait to answer that question. We're going to send it down on the field. Molly Foley has Chance Justice of the Nighthawks.
Hey, Mark. Thanks so much. What's up, ballers? I'm joined now after Game 2, Nighthawks on top again, with Chance Justice. Chance, how are things out there? The rain looks intense.
It is intense, but it seems not to affect Drew Gradwell, so that's all that really matters right now. He pretty much won that whole game by himself, so I'm very proud of him, and now we just need to try and get the sweep.
Winning Game 3 by yourself now?
No. The arm's not feeling too good, so hopefully the rest of the team can step up and help me out a little. Might as well have a handicap pass around my neck.
Any thoughts, Chance, on the commentary in the chat regarding Brock Playhouse's presence in the booth?
Yeah, it's a little sus. And the pink hat really doesn't help the image up there either. So, but, they're doing their best. If I was in the chat, I would enjoy it, but I'm in the game. I think it needs to go towards a little more of the game type talk, but whatever. It brings good views.
Yeah, we'll see how things go the rest of the night. Thanks so much, Chance, and good luck.
Thank you.
Back to you, Mark.
Thank you, Molly. And we just heard from Chance Justice of the Nighthawks. Brock, do you have
I'm going to
something say
revoke
to
my
Chance?
statement earlier saying that Chance is my favorite player on and off the field. He is now my least favorite player.
So hold on.
Dead last.
Hold on. I have a question for you. Does that mean I'm climbing up the ranks a little bit here?
No.
Not that I care.
Okay.
I honestly don't
You're
care.
one above Chance now.
Also,
Freaking Chance.
I'm winning in this poll right now. I'm pretty pumped about
Are you
it.
serious,
Yeah,
chat?
heck
What's
yeah,
going
man.
on here?
Winning this poll.
This is ridiculous. Who would win a wrestling match? And right now, Mark is holding 60%. That's ridiculous.
Hey, look, I love all of our listeners, and I appreciate the way that the poll's going so far.
And chat, just letting you know, stay for after hours. Post-game show is going to be Mark and I on the Kiss Cam for another 15 minutes.
You won't give up on that, will you?
Post-game show is going to be so awesome. Yes, Al. It's actually going to be bikini mud wrestling. And look at that, 58-42.
Dang it.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Al,
good
thank
to go.
you for the vote.
We're getting pitch number 1 of Game 3 underway. Chance Justice will lead it off.
Yep. And I can already see this one.
We have a debut
magic
here.
ball.
Dylan Carroll making his pitching debut.
I was rooting for Chance earlier. Now I'm not.
That's too high there.
Don't strike out here.
Way too far outside for ball 3. And Carroll walks Justice to begin the game. Runner on for the Nighthawks. Here in the top of the first, Jack Playhouse coming up to the plate. Dylan Carroll again making his AWA debut here tonight. Pitching debut, first ever game pitching in the AWA. As he starts Playhouse off with ball 1. Brock, you think we're ever going to see you pitch again in the AWA?
Dude, probably not. I mean, we got Jake Oliver and then the other Gradwall. They're both stellar, so probably not.
Ball 4, Jack Playhouse. It's a 4-pitch walk.
I know, right? I've been waiting for one of them to be absent.
Second.
But they have perfect attendance. It's almost like, I'm pretty sure Chase builds his work schedule around AWA, which is pretty impressive.
Chase Winkler?
Mm-hmm. He's got that dedication, as I said before.
But I thought he was going to be on color tonight.
Oh. Well, as a player then, at least. Not on the admin side. You know?
1-1 here to Gradwall. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Ground ball over to Jandok at first. He tags Gradwall, gets him on the tag. We're going to call him out. Chance needs to go back to third. The play is dead. We're calling him out. We're going to go to the booth to make sure the call is correct. The call on the field is confirmed. Drew Gradwall is out. Is that ball not dead? When he gets tagged out, is that not dead? What? Okay, then you score. Nighthawks get a run. They lead at 1-0. Drew Gradwall is called out at first as Grossenbacher rips one down the third base line. Aaron Schofield runs it in. Single for Grossenbacher. There's now runners at the corners for the Nighthawks. Only one out. Chance Justice to the plate, who is no longer Brock's favorite AWA player.
Least favorite. Nice swing.
Strike one, 0-1.
You're going to need a bat that's 4 feet wide to hit that ball.
1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Justice. Runners at the corners. You know, I'm actually happy that you're not going to pitch again in the AWA, Brock, because you really diced the Pilots up back in our first ever playoff series.
You check my ERA this year?
2 years ago. Full count. What?
Is my ERA this year?
Well, you have 0. you haven't pitched at all.
Check the stats, bud. Check the stats. Right there. They're right on your little laptop there.
You haven't pitched at all, so you don't have any stats.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait for it. Oh. That's right.
Oh, wait. You have a save? Dude.
That's right.
That's wild.
1 inning pitched. Lowest ERA in the league. Yeah, here's your 1 do-over.
Full count here to Justice. Runners at the corners. Here in the top of the first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Down goes Chance Justice for out number 2. 2 away. Now in the top of the first, Carroll sitting down Justice. Jack Blayhouse steps in. Fouls that one off. Strike 1.
I know it's important to have unbiased commentators, but I kind of want to try the good cop, bad cop approach. You know?
I think you're best as the bad cop in these situations.
I feel like
I give
yeah,
a decent amount of compliments.
Hey, nice hat today, Jack. Nice shoes. And then I'm just slandering him. Like, don't strike out right here, bud.
Here we go. You want to try it?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Jack Blayhouse, who has been electric this season, just constantly making contact with the ball. 500 average. 19 ribbies on the year, RBIs.
Could be better.
Pretty impressive for Blayhouse.
Forgot to mention it's opposite day.
Also has some impressive pitching stats.
Yeah. Has
about a 4 ERA. Couple of wins on the season. 27 strikeouts. Pretty good numbers there for Jack Blayhouse.
Oh. Surprise, surprise.
Ball 4, Jack Blayhouse walks. Bases loaded for the Nighthawks. 2 outs in the inning. Drew Gradwall will step in.
Look at that pull right there.
I'm only 5% off.
Should we test it live? Wrestle around in the wet grass after the game. I mean, that's what Al wanted,
I'm,
was mud wrestling.
You know, I'm out of here after this.
That's fine, man. As long as you stay for the post-game show.
Oh, no. Ground ball down the third baseline. It's a fair ball. Schofield steps on his bag and gets Grossenbacher for the force out for out number 3. The run does not score, but the Nighthawks, they get 1 run in the inning. They lead it 1-0. We go to the bottom of the first here in the final game of the series.
Jack's getting some compliments in the chat for his quads. That must feel nice. Right here. Yeah, zoom in. Let's zoom in on these quads here.
Hey, Jack. You're getting some nice comments about quads in the comments.
Can you hike up those shorts? You know? We got to sell something here in this league. You know what sells. Quads. What? Quads sell. What? Should take some hints from the Savannah Bananas, I think. Aaron, start shaking some ass up there at the plate.
Do you even
There you go.
Do you even watch the Savannah Bananas, Brock?
Nah, but they show up on my little page here and there.
Yeah, they're a fun league. That's for sure.
It already
swing and
was.
a miss there from Schofield, 0-1. Hey, check out the poll.
What, catching up a little bit?
I'm creeping. I'm creeping, bro. 1 ball and 1 strike now to Schofield.
Al, I'm gonna have to confirm your comment there. They are in fact implants. I know, right?
Ground ball over to Jack Playhouse on the mound. He bobbles it and misses Schofield. Playhouse is going to ask for a replay. Call on the field is safe. We will go to the production table to see if he is safe or out.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I didn't see the ball change direction or slow down or anything.
Call on the field is confirmed. Schofield is safe. He gets on to start this bottom of the first. Runner on for Morgan Granich.
Hard call that doesn't really happen in real baseball, you know, when a wiffle ball might skim by a loose piece of fabric. It's a tough call.
That's low in the dirt for ball 1. Misses there, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes now to Granich. Hits him on the hand, a quick 3-0. You know, I'm really starting to lose this poll. That's ripped high and deep to left center, and Morgan Granich hits a 2-run home run and puts the Aces up 2-1 in the bottom of the first. Those are the Aces' first 2 runs of the day. Give Granich the Dinger King helmet, and the Aces now lead it 2-1. What a job there from Granich.
We do spray the Dinger King hat regularly for lice. So, if anyone was wondering.
You know what was cool about that home run, Brock?
What was cool?
Is that it was a clear home run. It went over the fence.
Really? Is that what you saw with your eyes?
That's what I saw.
You got your contacts in today, finally?
I don't even, I don't even have glasses. I've actually been told that I have 20/20 vision. It's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm thankful for it, for sure. Outside there for ball 1. 1-0 here to Jack Scholl. Low and in the dirt, ball 2. 2-0. There's Granich right there. Dinger King helmet. Have you even worn that this year? I don't think you've gotten an opportunity.
I wore it as a joke.
Oh.
And I struck out wearing it.
So you haven't earned it this season yet?
I earned it once.
Oh,
Remember,
okay.
I got one home run to my name.
Did you wear it though when you hit that one?
I don't think I did. I don't think my teammates brought it out to me.
Okay.
Which was kind of a
great pitch there from Jack Playhouse. Hit the zone. Strike one. Ball four, Jack Scholl walks. Runner on first for the Aces. Kanoa Jandok to the plate. First pitch to Jandok is low in the dirt for ball one. Second pitch, ball two.
Kanoa, I believe in you.
You know, you're really starting to run away with this pull, Brock.
Yeah, I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think the listeners have much confidence in me to beat you in a wrestling match. That's okay. That's okay. Honestly, I'd probably take him as well. 3-0, and that is outside.
Shane, I'd love to wrestle you.
You say
sport wrestling, yeah. With the singlet.
You know he can't hear you. Oh, wait.
Yeah, he can hear me. Yeah. Yeah, look at him nod his head. Oh, oh, he heard. He heard. So did the other listeners, though.
Corbin Carroll, or Dylan, sorry. Dylan Carroll up to the plate for the Aces. Not to mistake him with Arizona Diamondbacks player Corbin Carroll. They might be related, I'm not sure. And that is ripped high and deep. It's got a chance, and it gets out of here. Dylan Carroll hits a 3-run home run. And the Aces now are out to a 5-1 lead here in the bottom of the first. That's Carroll's first ever home run in the AWA. He gets the Dinger King helmet, and the Aces are now pouring it on here in the bottom of the first. Congratulations to Dylan Carroll. Make sure you save that ball. Dylan Carroll, first home run in the AWA.
What a feeling. Debut.
You know, now
Dinger.
You and him now have the same amount of home runs in the AWA.
Yeah, he just passed me. His average is definitely higher than mine.
Pretty impressive. Swing and a miss there from Aaron Schofield. It's now 1 ball and 1 strike. That slider's way too far inside. 2-1. Yeah. I couldn't see it. 1-2. Big swing and a miss there, and Schofield strikes out swinging. It's out number 1. Aces score 5 runs before getting an out. Pretty impressive. Morgan Granich steps up to the plate, hit a 2-run home run in his last at-bat. And that's too high for Granich. Ball 1. Too high again. 2 balls, no strikes now to Granich. Again, a reminder to all of our listeners that the maximum runs that you can score in the first or the second inning is 6 runs. 6 runs per inning. Aces have already scored 5 in this bottom of the first, so 1 more and that would end the inning. Swing and a miss, and Morgan Granich strikes out for out number 2. 2 away now in the bottom of the first. Jack Scholl will step up for the Aces.
God, just a southerly wind blew in.
1-0. 2-0 here to Jack Scholl. You know, just hanging around right now.
Just chilling.
3-0. That might be one of my
favorite color.
favorite color.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right here. That's just. Thank you. I was able to make the grab on that one. 3-0. The 3-1.
This guy Mark gets way too much attention.
What do you? Hold on. I caught a ball. I'm you know.
This guy's just an attention
doesn't-
hog.
Whoa.
Decides to win the Derby and whatnot, just for attention.
Strike 3. Jack Scholl strikes out swinging to end the inning, but the Aces do some damage. They put up 5 on the board. It's 5-1 Aces. We go to the top of the second here in the final game of the series.
Mark, I think I would have taken you in the Derby.
Rock.
Yeah,
Strike 1 here to Grossenbacher as he looks at ball 1.
Will you watch every highlight video?
I do, actually.
Good for you.
Yeah, I think you do a good job, Rob.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's not easy being a video editor in the AWA.
Or a stay-at-home boyfriend.
Hey, man, I'm in school. Ever heard of that?
The only reason I say it is because that's what you tell me whenever I ask you.
Yeah, and I fucking love my job. Or I frickin' love my job. Sorry, guys.
Grossenbacher walks to lead off the top of the second. Runner on. Nobody out here for Chance Justice. That's ripped high and deep. Chance Justice has just hit a two-run home run. And the Nighthawks get 2 runs back here in the top of the second. Chance Justice.
Morgan wanted that one
Bad. His elbow right now is probably burning. That back wall feels like sandpaper.
Morgan Granich just barely. Could have barely got that one. Almost went off of his hand there. But Justice gets a couple of runs back for the Nighthawks. It's now 5-3 Aces lead. First pitch to Blayhouse is inside and low for ball 1, 1-0. Second pitch is low as well. Dylan Carroll, again in his debut here today for the Aces, has already provided a 3-run home run, trying to keep this 5-3 lead that the Aces have here. Ground ball from Jack Blayhouse will not go past the bunt line out there in front of home plate.
Dude needs to
foul
hit
ball, strike
the
one.
weight room.
I need to hit the weight
Oh,
room?
this guy after that little tiny little hit.
So who can lift more, you or Jack?
I think right now me.
Blayhouse fouls that one off. Full count.
It's at the end of his prime probably.
Can you bench 315?
No.
Hits the zone, and Jack Blayhouse is frozen right there as Dylan Carroll strikes out Blayhouse for out number 1.
310's the max.
That's impressive.
I think right now, if I took a light chest day today, so I think next week I'll go for it.
Define light.
Just like only went up to like 225. And then
Dang, that's a light day for you, just 225.
well, I hit 275, but that like I only did 3 reps and then I just called it quick because I don't want to.
So your light day is 275.
No. That's like a solid day. But 225 for reps is it's like taking it on the easier side. Like you don't want to
You don't want to go to a failure every
Ground
time.
ball past Carroll on the mound. Granich flips to first and gets Gradwall for out number 2. What a play there from Morgan Granich. 2 outs in the top of the second.
I think you guys will be fine. Night walks.
Philip Grossenbacher steps in. Nobody on and 2 away.
The Nighthawks are great at getting on bag, unless the pitcher's throwing strikes.
That's fouled off down the third base side. Strike 1.
What's your best movement?
That's actually a good question that John Miller had. I'm gonna answer this.
What's this?
Question is from John Miller in the chat. In your view of all the expansion teams in the AWA, which one do you think will make the most noise the rest of the way, Aces or Mojo? That's a really good question. I think both teams are good. I really like the Aces. I really like the Mojo. I think both teams are good. I think with the Mojo, the thing with them that's tough is that their availability issues. They don't have, every now and then they only have 3 guys. There's a big possibility here that they're going to be losing Trey Clugston for the rest of the year due to him moving out of Edmonds. So I'm going to go with the Mojo, and the reason I say that is because Dominic DeMiro is just so electric, both at the plate and on the mound. You just can never count him out. And the Aces, although Granich has pitched well for this Aces squad, I think whenever you have DeMiro on your team, you can never count out the Mojo. So that's going to be my choice. I'm going to go with the Mojo. Popped up into the air. Jandok can't make the grab. And Justice is safe at first. Grossenbacher advances all the way over to third on the play. Runners at the corners now for the Nighthawks. 2 outs in the inning. That's an unfortunate error there for Jandok, as the Aces would have been out of it. But now the Nighthawks are going to have an opportunity here to cut this 2-run lead the Aces have. Jack Blayhouse to the plate. He'll look at ball 1. 1-0. That's good question there. Good question from John Miller.
Was that John Miller?
Yeah, that was a good question. To also keep it on the topic of wiffle ball, keep us from going off topic.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen more Domino's or Pizza Hut comments since I've been up here.
And I'm gonna be a fan. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of either, to be honest.
Of what?
Domino's or Pizza Hut.
I
think I had too much Domino's when I was in college, so now I just like
big Domino's guy.
Well, Domino's was just the closest to our apartment when we were in college. Blayhouse walks. Bases are loaded now for the Nighthawks, and the Aces find themselves in a bases-loaded jam with 2 away. You keep thinking back to that Kanoa Jandok error on the pop fly. If they would have been able to get that, would have been out of this situation. Now up steps Drew Gradwall. Bases loaded. I'm gonna have to go with Pizza Hut on the debate though, and the reason I say that is because I think I've just had Domino's too many times. Ground ball right back to Carroll on the mound. He flips to first, and great job there.
Nice play
from Dylan Carroll, able to get out of the bases loaded jam. Aces get out of it with a 2-run lead. They lead at 5-3. We go to the bottom of the second here in the final game of the series.
What is what?
Let's say after we're good. Let's say after living in Italy for like 3 weeks. Do you miss American? Swing to miss there from Jandok. Strike 1. 0-1. Another swing to miss there for strike 2. Strike 3, Jandok strikes out swinging for out number 1. 1 away in the bottom of the second. Great job there from Playhouse to strike out Jandok.
Yeah, they got better food.
First pitch to Dylan Carroll, outside, ball 1. Dylan Carroll's having a game here so far for the Aces. 3-run home run in the game. It's only given up 3 here so far to the Nighthawks, who have
the ball almost
been electric all
decapitated
day.
you.
Big part of that, thanks to Drew Gradwell. Yeah, that was close. I didn't think that was going to get back here, but it did. 3-1 now to Carroll. That is ripped off the top of the left center field wall. What a hit from Dylan Carroll, just nearly missing a home run. He went to the deepest part of the park in left center. Just barely missed that home run. Dylan Carroll continuing to have a game. Great job. Runner on first for the Aces. Up steps Aaron Schofield, still rocking the batting gloves. Get some better grip on the bat as he fouls the first pitch off 0-1. Popped up in the air. Justice bobbles it, but is able to hang on for out number 2. 2 away in the bottom of the second. Morgan Granich steps up to the plate for the Aces.
Pizza Hut doesn't use fresh sauce.
I think, Brock, we got to answer some of these
yeah, Sean,
questions in the chat.
Since Mark can't answer this one, I think I will. I'm going to have to sadly go with the Pilots.
Thanks, man.
No. This isn't a compliment. I'm just looking at the stats, bud.
It's the nicest thing you've said all night.
Don't flatter yourself here, okay?
Slider is too far inside there to Granite.
But hey,
1-1.
You never know, because all the teams go to the playoffs. What if the Wolfpack?
Big strikeout there from Jack Playhouse. He gets Morgan Granich to go around. No run score for the Aces in the bottom of the second. Still lead at 5-3. We go to the final inning here in Game 3.
Pretty.
On your screen right now, we have Fantasy Wiffle Ball going on in the AWA this season. Make sure you go to playertrader.net/AWA to play today. Choose your favorite wiffle ball players, plug them into your lineups, and the individual with the highest scoring lineup each week will be able to win prizes. Make sure you go to playertrader.net/AWA to play today. Dylan Carroll still on the mound for the Aces. Throws ball 1 here to Philip Grossenbacher. 1-0.
Should I go live on this one?
Chad, I swear I have not forgot about your questions regarding teams to win the championship this season. I'm just trying to think about my answer right now. Grossenbacher fouls that one off. 1-1. That's a really good question. Who do I think has the best chance at winning the championship? I really, I get really nervous with the Eastern Enforcers every season. I think it's honestly surprising to me that the Enforcers haven't won a championship just yet this year. I really thought they were going to beat the Stingers in the championship last season. Stingers were able to pull that one out. I'm going to have to go with the Eastern Enforcers. Chance Justice hits that high and deep, but Morgan Granich is there to make the grab for out number 1 away. in the top of the third. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with the Eastern Enforcers as my team.
Oh,
to
really?
win it if it wasn't for the Pilots. I can't choose the Pilots. I have so much confidence in my team. I love my team, but Eastern Enforcers are always a team that have given us issues.
When? Like
ball one outside.
2020? When?
And Carroll hits the zone there, 1-1.
God. I don't remember that. I must have not have been there. That's probably fair. Wow. I'm taking it from you too. I've only complimented you today. I'm gonna start bullying Drew now. I'm gonna get in his head right here. Are you up to bat? Wow, it's gonna be a quick at bat, don't you think?
Jack Playhouse walks. Runners on first and second now for the Nighthawks, one away. You know, I think I keep looking at the chat. I think people were really unhappy that I chose Pizza Hut as opposed to Domino's.
Dude,
let me explain my decision though.
Mark chose Pizza Hut. He's getting death threats now.
Fouls that one off. Strike one. Let me explain my decision. The reason I chose that one though is because I think I've just eaten too much Domino's. I'm not trying to hate on Domino's. I like Domino's. I just think I'm choosing Pizza Hut right now because I haven't had it as much, and I think it's just a nice switch up for me. So I think at this current moment in time, I'm going with Pizza Hut. 2-2 here to Drew Gradwall. That's put high and deep up into the air, and that is going to get over the fence. Drew Gradwall, 3-run home run, and the Nighthawks take the lead. The Nighthawks now lead it 6-5, and Drew Gradwall is having the series of his life. This is Drew Gradwall's series. He's thrown a no-hitter, hit 2 home runs in the series. He gives the Nighthawks a 6-5 lead. Drew Gradwall, have a day.
I was really praying on his downfall, man. It only fed fuel to the flame.
What a job. You know,
dude,
going back to the questions, now I feel bad. I chose the Enforcers, but
dude,
the Cyclones are also so good. That's tough.
What if
I really don't like
playoffs come around, Thomas comes back, and somehow the Wolfpack, maybe they go on a little team retreat. They come back, new mindset, and they start dominating. What do you think the chances of that are?
The Wolfpack?
Yeah, having the worst. They're like 2-19 right now, or worse.
Grossenbacher swings and misses for out number 2. 2 away in the top of the third. Nighthawks, again, leading now 6-5. I truly, Alex is one of my Alex Harden's one of my best friends. I truly wish the best for the Wolfpack, but just looking at their team, unless they really, turn it around, I think Jace Pratt, I do think he's going to be a good pitcher in this league. I don't know if it just hasn't been working for him lately. 2-1 is the count here to Chance Justice. Ground ball over to Aaron Schofield. He fields it cleanly, throws to first.
Wow.
It's too low, and Justice will get on. Runner on first.
Shane, let's check the
away.
replay. I don't think he stepped on the bag. Oh, he did. Those feet just moved way too quickly.
I don't know if the Wolfpack have it this season.
Yeah.
First pitch to Jack Playhouse is low and in the dirt. Ball 1. Big swing and a miss there from Jack Playhouse. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And
hits the zone.
And wow, look at this in right field. We've got a kiss cam. Chance and Kanoa, go ahead. Pucker up, boys.
They could not be further apart from each other.
A lot of awkward space there.
And that's low and in the dirt to Blayhouse.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Popped up into the air. Carroll makes the bobbling grab for out number 3. Dylan Carroll was holding on to a couple wiffle balls already, able to hold on there, gets the third out. But the Nighthawks, they take a 6-5 lead here in the final inning. Drew Gradwell's 3-run home run puts the Nighthawks ahead. Nighthawks lead at 6-5. We go to the bottom of the third here in Game 3.
Is that what you're going to say?
Big thank you to popped up into the air. Jack Blayhouse makes the grab for out number 1. 1 away here in the bottom of the third. Raz, thank you again for saying, talking about the logos there. We're working on a change for that. Also, Jace, I see Jace Pratt. I see you're in the chat. I'm sorry I didn't answer your question. The chat's going by too fast, and I'm trying to focus on the game. Apologies, but I see you in the chat, my guy. Good to have you in there. Kanoa Jandok up to the plate for the Aces. 1 away, nobody on as Jack Blayhouse hits the zone, strike 1.
It's too bad Kanoa didn't get a good luck kiss from Chance over in right field. Otherwise, I think he would have hit one over the fence by now.
No balls, 2 strikes here to Jandok, and Blayhouse throws that one too high, 1-2. Ground ball over to Drew Gradwell at second. He throws to first, and it's in time to get Jace Pratt for out number 2. And then the Aces are now down to their final out again for the 3rd time here today. Nighthawks looking to complete this sweep, trying to hold on to this 1-run lead. Nighthawks are trying to improve to 14-10 on the season to tie themselves with the Cyclones.
And
pitch to Carroll.
The suspenseful music chain.
Ball 1. Second pitch is low again for ball 2. 2-0 here to Dylan Carroll. Too far outside. Ball 3. 3-0. Fouls that one over.
A little more.
Backstop. 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike now to Dylan Carroll. Final opportunity here for the Aces, and that's too low and in the dirt. Carroll gets on. The tying run is on for the Aces. That'll bring up the winning run to the plate in Aaron Schofield. And geez, do the Aces need their team captain right now in this situation? Trying to avoid a sweep here against the Nighthawks. Nighthawks have been red hot lately in the AWA. We've had a great second half of the season so far. First pitch to Schofield.
He wants it.
Fouled back for strike 1. 0-1. Schofield very capable tying this ball game up if need be. Goes around there. Aces now down to their final strike. 0-2. Runner on first. 2 outs. That pitch is behind Schofield too high. 1-2. From Blayhouse, and Schofield goes around for strike 3. Jack Blayhouse slams the door shut, and the Nighthawks take game 3 6-5. They sweep the Aces in 3 games, and they improve to 14-10 on the year. What a job.
Yeah.
From the Nighthawks. Drew Gradwell had an incredible game today. 2 home runs in the series, a no-hitter. Did not give up a run here today. Unbelievable job from Drew Gradwell. and this Nighthawks squad. Nighthawks get the sweep. That's going to do it for us here tonight at AWA Field on a rainy Monday night. We will be back with you all again Wednesday night for another wiffle ball matchup. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here tonight. Thank you to everybody in the chat on YouTube who was providing with questions and everything. I'm sorry I wasn't able to get to everything, but we appreciate everybody for joining and watching. As always, we will talk to you all on Wednesday. Have a good one. Hold on, everybody. Just when you thought we were done, I was wrong. We're going to have our first ever hot tub interview. Brock Blehouse will be interviewing Kanoa Jandok. If you haven't left yet already, you're going to have an opportunity to get this hot tub interview. Kanoa Jandok, interviewed by Brock Blehouse. Send it down to Brock.
All right, and Jack Scholl's in the way. That's okay. And we have our first AWA hot tub interview with Kanoa Jandok. Kanoa. Dude, you just lost. How do you feel?
You know, it's never great to get swept, especially when you don't get a single hit. So, you know, it's been a tough one for the boys. But we're hoping to bounce back in a big way when the playoffs come around. And, yeah, we'll see what happens when postseason comes.
Would you like to invite any of your other teammates to in on the interview?
Yeah, come on, guys. Get on in here. It feels great after losing all 3 games.
We could make a nice big bowl of boy soup in here. Oh yeah? We'll interview the losing team. All right, and we've got our second interviewee today. Come on in.
On his head.
All right, Morgan, how are you feeling after the game? And we are overflowing.
It's a big body.
A lot of big bodies in here.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty upset right now. Had 2 hits. Had 2 balls in play. The rest were Ks, and we lost. And I didn't shove, so I'm pissed. But hot tub feels good.
Does feel good.
Hey, Tom, you got any of that countertop wine?
Yeah, maybe a couple drinks as well. Kanoa, a lot of rumors from the chat here today. A lot of rumors about abilities behind the wheel. People are saying that you have failed all 3 attempts at your driver's test. What do you have to say?
Well,
like you are not legal to drive.
Talking written or the actual driving?
No. You cannot. You have yet to score above 80% on the driver's test, and you are driving around. What do you have to say?
No comment.
You heard it here, folks. Morgan, what's your mom's maiden name?
Irene.
And did you have any pets growing up? What was the name of your first pet?
I had a toy poodle. She was white. She actually died.
Name?
Diva.
That's a fitting name.
Yeah.
What was your where did you grow up?
Oh, I am from I was born in Mission Viejo, California. And I'm going to second that. Mission Viejo, California. Lived in Reno, Nevada for a little bit. And been living Pinot. Pinot's red. Oh, Pinot Grigio or something. Oh, yeah. My bad. On me. And then I've been living in Washington ever since.
Very nice, very nice.
Is this Edmonds? Is this from Edmonds?
The wine?
Bill, maybe?
You think there's a winery around here, man? And review of the wine.
Honestly, very, very crisp. Very refreshing in a time like this in a nice, hot, warm hot tub. Hot tub. But, oh, we got another one coming in. Great. But it's very fruity. But yeah, I got a lot of, I think, white grape.
Grapiness. So, a lot of hype around the Aces. Let's go back to wiffle ball. Hype around the Aces early on in the season. Not doing so hot now. Do you guys think you have a chance in the playoffs?
Oh, sorry, my bad. Yes. I'm telling you right now, we get Moses Valdez coming back. I'm telling you right now.
What's his timeline here? I feel like he's been out for a while.
August 10th. When's the playoffs start? When the playoffs start? Oh, he's going to be back. Mo back. I'm tearing the cover off the ball when I'm not facing grad wall. So I'm telling you right now, I'm feeling like our chances are good. Need Scholl and Kanoa to just get flaming hot for me.
Maybe draw a walk or maybe a hit, but yeah, that would help. Yep, that would help.
Do you guys agree that the new nickname for the Nighthawks should be the Nighthawks?
Yes, I believe. Yes, 1,000,000%.
Well,
1,000,000%.
Morgan, I hate to say it, man. You do have to throw somewhat close to the strike zone.
That's on me.
For them to start swinging the bats, but not living by dingers or nothing slow go.
Well, let me.
Or actually, they are because they're going for nothing.
Kind of. Well, let me put it like this. I mean, I'm definitely living by that slogan because I hit one dinger and struck out the rest of the time. So nothing else. I mean, actually, I hit one ball in play.
You can't get closer to the slogan than that.
I'm living for the slogan. I'm living for it.
Couldn't say it better.
So I just said, well,
You didn't hit
Yeah, dingers or nothing.
like 0.
Pretty much, yeah.
Dude, good for you for living by the slogan.
We're still live?
I don't know.
We're still live?
Shane, are we live? Or are we just like three guys hanging out in a hot tub together?
Hey, Chad, hype me up, Chad.
Yeah, Chad, if you guys stick around, maybe we'll start taking off some clothing in here, huh?
See you guys later.
You still live?
We're getting cut off, guys.